Alright, so... Oh, let me turn this down. What the fuck? Okay, well, this is a no-item run on all of the new Supreme Battle Spectacle stages that came out for Tanabata using Super Saiyan 4 Goku from last year's Tanabata. Now, for this to actually work properly and for me to actually get through the stages without, dying over and over again, I did have to run him on Beast Gohan's lead. Now, some may say this is disingenuous. Maybe, I guess. He did not really perform a whole lot well, and his links were not that good. But I did give him some time to shine as much as I could in these events. You'll see later on the one problem that this Goku struggles from is events not being this long. He does take a lot of damage, but on a team like this where, we have Gogeta who can do a full heal. The Goku himself can do a full heal. It doesn't really, not that big of a problem as some people make it out to be. And there's another thing. Obviously, they do a lot of damage. Even type advantage, Goku slot 1 pre-super can take a lot of damage from a super. And that's the unfortunate part, I guess, that happens with these units. They age out. And him having to be slot 1 in the first place isn't necessarily good. Like, see, right there, he just took 70k pre-super from a normal. Like I was saying before, the one problem we do run into with this event is that for us to actually get him in his standby mode and into his full power state, we do have to stall the match a lot. And you'll see later on, that comes to bite us in the ass so bad. Because, I have to avoid stacking with some characters. I have to avoid like super attacks, like just overall, and that becomes a major factor later on in this video, especially with the later stages where they just start out incredibly difficult. Right here, I didn't even give like Goku. I didn't even want to risk it, dude. Like if I did not want to risk it. If like the first attack was a super, this Goku would be dead. Like I think he would probably even die to a normal. But yeah. The first fight, very easy. First battle of any Supreme Spectacle fight is necessarily easy. It helps that we have the best unit on the game, or in the game on the rotation, alongside one of the better ones. Mind you, the Goku is 69%. I show the build later on in this video. But, yeah, like I said, a very easy phase. We breeze through it with almost literally no problems. I don't think we even take that much damage. Like, at the end of this, we're just at full health again. Once again, I popped Beast Gohan's active, so we can just breeze through this. I kind of just accepted the fact that we were not going to be able to get his standby. So I just wanted to go ahead and finish it. Later on in this video, I take a different stance, especially when the fights do take rather long. If I do somehow get Goku with 5 hits, I do try to stall. I will not lie, I don't think I'll edit these out, but there are a lot of times where I just lost because of that, and I was sent back to the title screen having to go back through. I'll keep those in. I like keeping losses in this to show the character, because, I don't mean to be that guy, but the reason we lost was because of Gohan, or not Gohan, Goku, excuse me. We just lost because of him. Even, you'll see later on in the video, even in his standby mode, he takes so much damage. Type advantage too. He just takes so much damn damage. We finish the stage. We move on. Next one I believe is 17 and 18. If I remember correctly, that fight wasn't that difficult. We actually do get full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the next fight, and he does really good damage. Like damage wise, this unit holds up. Like you can't say he doesn't. He's popping 16 mil like attack stats. He's doing ridiculous numbers, and for a year-old unit, those are still very decent numbers. Take UI. He still puts out those numbers, transformed. Domain, everything. Granted, he is a very much more of a utility type character, but still, like, you can't ignore the fact that full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku can still put work in. The problem is, getting him to the full power stage is where, like, you'll struggle the most. It gets to the point where, like, the character is just unrunnable. Like, I don't see any new content you can feasibly bring him in where he'll do good. I guess if you baby him and the last stage is like tech, and he has type advantage, and then you like best linking partner. Like best case scenario, yeah, I guess. I mean, pop off, but I just don't see, like, in what world does this like guy do anything? I mean, he's basically just a cheerleader. You'll see here, I put him slot 1 just to take hits, and you'll see how much damage he takes. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh no! I remember this, bro. Yeah, no, my Goku's 5 dodge, and he somehow dodged 2 attacks. I remember this because I was supposed to be... that he was going to be 1 hit away, now he needs 2 extra hits. I think I pull up... I think I literally pull up and show that he is literally like 5 dodge in this scenario. Yeah, no, I think... yeah, this is definitely the fight I get it in. There's just so many scenarios where I can't even think of one. Maybe the Frieza event? The legendary fighting Frieza is like the newer event I can think of where you could run him comfortably without having to worry about taking so much damage. I think, yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, what hurts him the most is he doesn't have the best link. His best linking partner is the EZA Tech Full Power Goku. And you're not running him anywhere. Like, I don't mean to be that guy, but like, if you have him on the team, you're going to die. It doesn't matter what turn it is. If he's on the rotation in these newer events, he loses. Like, you just lose. Oh, this is perfect. We'll get to see how much damage he takes from this. Yeah, the 500k. Hey, but he tanks normals all the time. And he's sealed, so he can't even super. He can't even get a defensive raise. Yeah, no. I mean, like, going back to his best linking partners are Tech Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the physical fusing Goku and Vegeta. The Super Saiyan 4 ones, to be more exact. When they EZA, I guess they could be like a slot 1, but at the same time, like, do you want him being a slot 1? Like, you want Goku being slot 1, but at the same time, you put him slot 1, you lose. Like, it's a very big conundrum that we found ourselves in with this unit. I literally don't know what they're thinking, because they lock a good chunk of his damage reduction away in the slot 1. And every other unit that has slot 1 mechanic has aged poorly. I mean, Trunks and Vegeta, I mean, for how good they are, I mean, they aged out. I mean, they did pretty good, but they had a lot more going for them just than the slot 1. Like, I mean, they were stacking. I mean, they every time they got hit, they built up. Like, they had so much going for them that, I mean, it made it impossible for them to age out. The only reason they only aged out once the anniversary hit. This guy, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he aged out before the anniversary. Like, when they started introducing harder and harder red zones, that's when this guy just started fading off. Because you'll see right here, like I can't let him take a hit, because even though he has like ridiculous amount of damage reduction and his defense is pretty solid, if he takes a super attack, he's dead. I know we do have the revive right there, but I'd much rather save that in case something else happens. I mean, I don't know. I mean, these red zone stages are not red zone. These blue zone stages are very difficult. Yeah, see, if I little put him slot 1, he little died, and like, it's ridiculous how much. And these guys like raise their attack on like super. So I mean, yeah, no, I can't. Sorry, I don't mean to be so sidetracked. On the topic I was about before is these guys, when events started becoming more of like very difficult first stage, and he only lasted 4 turns. But realistically, like, back during before the 9th anniversary, that's when the meta shifted to being very hard, like straight off the bat. Like, you just very difficult, and you don't have much chances to build up. You don't have much chances to actually stack attack and defense. And while the Goku doesn't have attack and defense stacking, he does have defense raising for about, I want to say, 3 turns. So I mean, he's good defensively. Yeah, here he is. I mean, we show off the stats. I mean, this guy, I mean, he's going to hit 16 mil. There's no way he doesn't. You know, damn, even Beast takes 200k on that. This is what I mean, like, Yeah, no, 13 mil. And I believe he kills here. There's no way he doesn't. Oh, well. Oh, but did he just take 400k? I do not remember him taking that much damage. Well, okay. Yeah, no, even in his full power state, I guess he takes a lot of damage. I mean, that was after they supered. But still, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it has been a year since he came out, but I do see people still gassing him up, hyping him up, and I don't know what planet we live on for people to believe that as well, but I don't know. Maybe like once his like team, the GT team starts getting better, I'll revisit him once the physical Super Saiyan 4 fusing like Gogeta gets an easy A, because I feel like once that happens, I mean, this guy probably could be a lot better, especially if he has a slot 1, because see that type advantage, 12 key here, he just gets a normal defensive raise for 1 turn. Yeah, no, just, I mean, once the physical Super Saiyan 4s get an easy A, then maybe. But even then, I don't think that fixes his problem of him just being really bad defensively. I mean, I think it makes him worse being slot 2, because he doesn't get the 40% damage reduction. And, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's just self-explanatory. I don't even know how many times I gotta say this to people understand it. There's just not much we can do to make this guy look that crazy, especially on a setup like this where, I mean, we got Beast Gohan on the team with the 6th years. I mean, they steal the show completely. I mean, and I think this is one of the fights where I just lose because I try slowing down. I try slowing down, and then, you know, Goku does Goku things. He gets sniped, and he just dies. So, I mean, I just don't know what to say. Because, I mean, this is very self-explanatory. Either you get lucky, take enough hits and survive, you get the standby, enter his full power mode, and then, I mean, you just scrape by after that. I mean, there's not much you can do there. What do I do here? I don't think I don't get lucky with these orb placements. I don't think I even get an 18 key with him this entire time. We do lower his attack though, so I mean, we're fine. Gogeta doing Gogeta things. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think I should have ran this team. Like, truth be told, I don't believe. Looking back at it, like, there's just so many units here that want to be able to, like, you know, take charge, build up, transform, do all this. But if we were to do that on this team, then, I mean, Goku would just be obsolete. Like, there's just no way we'd be able to show him off at all. Like, he would just be like a cheerleader on the side just watching. I don't know. This phase, I mean, we're going a lot slower than usual, so this gives us a chance to actually go into the full power state. The furthest we get, I think, is his standby, and then we die. I mean, I'm not trying to spoil the video. I mean, you're gonna see I die multiple times in this one, because that's when the difficulty spike hits. I mean, his super does ridiculous amounts of damage. Like, I can't even, like, say. I mean, Beast Gohan was taking 50k from it, which Beast Gohan's crazy. Okay, like, yeah, this footage is just self-explanatory. I mean, we can't even let Oob take a hit here. I don't even think he'd survive, like, any of these. Like, maybe 2 or 3 normals, if we're lucky. But I don't know. Yeah, it takes more than damage reduction and guard to be good. You have to have crazy defense as well. So, and I mean, that's just what this unit lacks entirely. I mean, easy A. I don't know. Like, it's too early for him to even get an easy A. So I don't even think it's in the question. I don't know. He just does not do well in this current meta. If something happens, yeah, see, we end up dying here because I mean, I just can't. Maybe if the meta shifts and we end up getting fights where it's longer and then like kind of easier in the start, he could have some uses. But even then, I feel like you do take him into the later stages of the fight, and he just dies. Like, there's just no shot you can like get away with stuff. Like, before, you can get away with some chicanery. I mean, you could pull off some like goofy stuff with like older units, and you know, just I mean, you just pull off some crazy stuff. But like in the meta right now, I mean, no, there's no chicanery. I mean, dodge units get caught in here, like AGLMUI. I remember, I think in this video he takes, I think he takes like 800k on a normal because he just doesn't dodge. So that's how crazy these new events are hitting. Jesus, yeah, no, that's his defense, not slot 1. Yeah, I don't know. Do I even need to show the rest of this video for people to get like the idea of what's going on? I mean, we do no item all this. To my credit, we do have Goku a lot more in this fight than I feel like I probably should have. If we were going to win, he'd definitely be like slotted off all the time. Hell, he wouldn't even be on the team. But I mean, yeah, no. I would think about running him on the GT team, but the problem is you wouldn't be able to get far into this fight. Hell, you wouldn't even get far into the fight with the physical Super Saiyan 4s. Even the STR Goku, like, and Vegeta, I think, would struggle in these new content. So I don't even know, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe, I don't even know. Like, that's the problem. This guy's, like, linking partners, and his team in general are just not in a good place. Like, it's an actual chore to run him. Yeah, I mean, this fight goes on for a very long time. Like, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I can't even remember. I recorded this last night. I can't even remember if Goku does anything in this fight. I think he becomes more of a cheerleader than anything else, just hanging out watching. I think just to get the win, I think I just start putting Goku off to the side. I think after this one is like my 3rd attempt, and then like I just stop trying with Goku because it's an actual like pain. It's such a terrible design. I have to get hit 5 times. Like, I mean, yeah. I mean, why would I let him get hit 5 times if he takes that much damn damage? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And he doesn't even have any crazy built-in crits or additionals. I mean, you can tell this guy was made in a different era. Like, even when he came out, he was good. Don't get me wrong, probably one of the best units in the game. But you can tell he struggled very bad. Is this the one where I don't dodge? Yeah, I take 100k there. And I was like, damn. Yeah, no, I'm thinking like, if I just get caught with, if he doesn't super beast, then I die. So I go ahead and fuse here to get a full heal. I don't think I pop beast actives just yet. I think I save it. Yeah, I do. Good play. I just need the full heal. Yeah, okay, we were lucky. But just in case he just did not super beast, we were dead. Like, anyone on this fight at their current like level, we're not gonna be able to tank it. Now I think Gogeta would just dodge. Like, honestly, he'd just dodge. I'm trying to think of builds you could run Goku on, but you can't. Like, you can't give him full dodge because you'll never see a standby. Full additional, I guess, will help, but like you have to do like 7, 8 additional super attacks to even be able to like tank normal, let alone a super. Like, I don't know. And then he's on slot 1, and on a team like this, I mean, not a whole lot of characters want to be on slot. Like, a lot of characters want to be on slot 1. And so it's like, you know, give attention to this like fraud, or give attention to Beast Gohan, which is the best unit in the game, and you're not going to die if you get super. Like, I just don't know. It's almost frustrating in a way. I tried blitzing this. Like, I tried because, like, I mean, Vegeta's fine, but going back to Oob, I mean, God, dude, he's dead to a normal. There's just no way he's not, especially after they supered. He's dead. Yeah, I mean, this is just self-explanatory. I don't know what else I could say or add to this, because I mean, I thought I would have to break this down a lot more, but it just starts showing issues, and I mean, like, oh, what? People are gonna be in my comments, be like, oh, listen, you just need to prioritize him. Why? Like, why would I ever do that? And how would I do that? I mean, it's not like these fights are starting out with fucking 500k super attacks and like 20k normals. I mean, it's not like they're doing that anymore. So tell me how. He's just not good for this meta. I mean, if you're completing missions, yeah, definitely bring him. But see, even Beast took 200k there. I mean, what do you think Oob's gonna take? What do you think Goku's gonna take? Even in his full power form, his defense is good. I mean, not his defense, his attack is good. His defense is still as bad as it was before. I mean, I don't even know what to do. Like, we're dead here. Like, actually, we're dead here. If, yeah, see, Goku doesn't dodge, we unlucky. Yep. I mean, it's just another form of just being unlucky. Yeah, no, and like I said, like, we're having to handicap these units. Like, I mean, I can't give them full 18 keys. I can't give them like anything, because I mean, they would just kill the boss. Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, see how much damage he just takes? Like that's detrimental, especially like in other fights where like it's very difficult. If you take that much damage on your first turn, you're probably dead, depending on your rotation. Like, if you have physical Gohan and physical Gogeta with, I don't know, AGL MUI. AGL MUI is fine, but I mean, if you don't get lucky and, you know, he gets hit, or he gets supered, or God forbid, the super's not even targeted on him, then, I mean, you just lose. This is why, like, you just have to bring Beast. Like, in any of these new fights. I mean, obviously, you don't have to, but this is why, like, Beast is so, like, valuable. Because, I mean, look, I mean, whatever. I mean, units who need to be slot 2 and do supers can be in slot 2 and do supers without having to worry about some arbitrary unit they threw in slot 1 taking like 800k in a normal and then you lose. I mean, I probably could have ran Goku on Broly's team, but at the same time, like, would that change anything? I think we would just have another liability on the team. Like, I genuinely think. Because, I mean, if we don't prioritize Broly, and we don't get Broly's domain, and we don't get him transformed, I mean, we're done, either way. Like, yeah, no, this is the problem. He wants too much attention for not enough give back. I mean, yeah, I can get him on his, like, full power form, and then he could do, like, 16 mil into probably, like, an 11 mil additional. But that's 7 turns in to a fight that's just supposed to last 4 or 5. Like, you are actively handicapping yourself by trying to get that. And I see people on Twitter, you know, showing off him doing 20 mil and him tanking, and not showing that all the build up, all the support, all the shit he had to do to get there, and it's on the AGL Broly fight from the first, like, 7th year red zone. So I'm like, okay, buddy, like, relax. Yeah, I mean, like, right there on this turn, we can just end the fight. Like, we could just end it without having to do anything, without having to just do anything. We just pop actives, and we go crazy, and the first, you know, the first phase is done, and then we move on to the second, and then we do the exact same thing the second, and then we win. But I don't know. Like, it's a headache. I'll give you that. This recording, like, I sped this up 2 times because, I mean, it's an hour, and I don't want to sit here an hour and then have to just sit through the agony again. There's like the way I think if you give us like a Broly Chilai and Limo, or maybe like a Path to Power Goku like level of support for GT, then like I just don't see these guys ever being good again. See right here, you're about to see, like, I remember this. Oob takes so much damage. Boom, super, 500k, 50k normals. Yeah, no, like, oh my god, like I don't know what to say. That just says it all. Like, you're just not running this guy unless you're trying to have fun, or you feel a little goofy. Then you're just not running the guy. Like, I'm sorry. Oh, well, at least next turn we get full power, and then maybe we can see how well he does. I mean, if we don't die here, obviously, like, because, I mean, we have a revive up, so, I mean, we're fine either way. I just don't know. Because if they super this guy, we're dead. Like, it's just unfortunate. Because their super just does so much damn damage. And plus, they, like, they raise their attack as well. Oh, I forgot to activate it. I don't even remember seeing Beast's active being popped. But, yeah. I think this is done. I think we actually get through this. Yeah. We pop Beast active. Yeah, no. Get the standby. Yep. Then we pop Beast is active. What the fuck am I doing? I guess I want to see how much damage he takes. I don't know. I'm probably dead here. Yeah, no, this is post super. I take 4. Yeah, no, I'm dead here, I think. There's no way I live unless Beast Gohan just one-shots. Because, I mean, like, I don't think he's tanking this. There's no way he is. 15 mil. I mean, does he kill? I think he does, actually. I remember this. There we go. Yep. There we go. So, yeah. I mean, that could be a use for them. You just get as much physical orbs or int orbs as possible, and then you just nuke the boss at the end. After, like, 8 turns of hell. I just don't know what else to say. This part's funny. I remember this. I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. We do not get past this fight. We don't. Because we're going to see exactly what I was telling you about. In these fights where they start off ridiculously hard, you lose. Like, if you try prioritizing, you just lose. I forgot to turn intros off, but whatever. Yeah, no, watch. We get past the first turn, like, properly. Like, with no struggles whatsoever. And then you see that right there? You see that? That's on slot 2. That is our handicap. That is our wheelchair. Yeah. No, I guess you could be like, oh, why are you taking him in a physical fight? Well, I mean, like, this is a, you know, boss rush, technically. Like, I'm going through all the bosses in the Supreme Battle Spectacle and no hiding in it. I mean, I turn off the Do Not Disturb. I remember that. I was trying to find it. There you go. Because I have my friends talking crazy. But, yeah, no. How much damage did we take here, actually? 400k. Yeah, we're definitely dead next turn. There's no way we're surviving. We took too much damage in the first half, and then Goku's going to take like 100k on a normal. And the way they do this is like, he does like 80 billion normals. Yeah, see, I mean, there's just like nothing I can do here. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the first slot, I'm not putting Goku there. Like, are you ridiculous? I mean, that's probably where the super is, and I believe it is as well. So, I mean, yeah, no. You call it bad luck, call it whatever you want. I think it just shows the flaws of this unit, and I mean, he just can't take a hit. Good God, he can't. And I don't know. I guess you could say, like, going back to it, it's unfair to judge a year-old unit in the newest content of the game. But I mean, where else are you gonna run this guy? Is my question. Like, you can run him in older events, but like, let's say you're some like new player, you summon on the Tanabata banner, or you summon on Goku's banner, and you pull him, and you're like, oh, that's cool. Like, I need to clear some GT missions on some of this stuff. I might as well do it. And then you do it, and then you find out that he's bad and he sucks. It's just, I don't know. A lot of people don't take into consideration missions because people are like, oh yeah, no, why would you ever run this unit in this team? Like, yeah, it's obvious that he's not going to do well. Whatever choice do you have, especially when it comes to these like GT where there isn't that much units you can feasibly run. Like, what do you want me to do? Do you just want me to run a Cyberman? I think that's the equivalent. Like, I don't know. We try here. Yeah, no, we just can't put him slot 1. There's too many attacks. If you put Goku slot 1, I mean, maybe he'll take like 10k for normal, but then he's taking like a million on a super. Like, I just don't know what to say. I mean, we're getting like any turn he's on, we just lose. Like, there's just no way around it. Yeah, I just don't know what to say. Like, I think this is very self-explanatory. And this is where it shows that he just gets stonewalled. Yep. I mean, okay, granted, this guy, he does tank a additional, or not additional, and then boom, super. So, like, exactly what I said happened right here. And he takes a mill. And then you lose. I don't know. Listen, that's about it for the video. I mean, I don't think I do another attempt. I think I just give up after this because it's just evident that I'm just going to get nowhere with this character. But yeah, that's about it. I think I show off the team in the build. I mean, I give this guy full additional. Oh, I do go for another attempt. Okay. Well, I mean, you're about to see. Not much is about to change right now. Yeah. I mean, do we get him? No, we don't. We get him slot 7. If I remember correctly, like, we get far in this turn because Goku's just not a part of it at all. So, yeah, I even tried hiding Goku and then not really prioritizing him getting his standby, and then we still lose. So, I mean, yeah. I just don't know what to tell you. Maybe this coming up worldwide, something will change. Maybe we'll get, like I said before, like a very good support for GT in a banner unit, or maybe even the headliner, because I do believe worldwide is going to be GT. Or we get a crazy easy A, or somehow they easy A that guy, which, I mean, I highly doubt it. There's no way they ever do that, but I mean, I would love to be proven wrong about this guy, because believe it or not, this is one of my favorite units to run, or like one of my favorites, just because of how cool he is. Like, he's cool, but he's also ass. So, yeah. I tried the slot 1 method again. Truth be told, if I wanted to win slot 7, see, I mean, he just takes so much damage, and then he revives. How much hits? We took 3 hits. We need to take 2 more, and then he gets his gauge. Or not his gauge, he gets his standby. And I don't even know if you get it. If we do get his standby, I mean, we win. We don't win, but we survive long enough to actually, like, see full power. But yeah, I mean, we obviously know that's not going to happen, knowing my luck. Super. Yeah. I mean, the whole reason we're even this far, like, I can't imagine us really getting anywhere with Broly's team, or GT, God forbid. Because we don't have Beast Gohan in that team. I mean, we could throw him on Broly's team, but like, what are we gonna do if like let's say we start our rotation of Broly, GT Goku, and then Broly. Especially on this fight, what do? We die. That's what happens. We just don't get anywhere. You can't. I mean, I just no slot 1 units on the rotation. You lose. Like, it's as simple as that. I try. I mean, there's just nothing we can do here, genuinely. Yeah. It's just death. Like there's death. We just don't get anywhere. I tried to see if I could just blitz through this phase to maybe we can get to AGL Vegeta. And I guess the Copium and me were hoping that like maybe he won't take as much damage, and then reality hit, post nut clarity hit, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I mean, he's gonna be bad regardless. 500 double 500k. I just took 1,000,000 damage there. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do. I mean, that's the video. Not much you can do there. I'll see you guys next time.